Hey guys, what is up? Scott from Civic Edge Lifestyle here, and welcome to my Lead Gen Secret Case Study 2025, Day 52. I know I didn't do a video yesterday. I had an emergency to go to, but I did have some good results between today and yesterday, or sorry, yesterday and today, I should say. Sorry. Um, so yesterday and today, and it's blowing my mind. Um, but first of all, if you guys would like to join any of the recommended programs down below in the description and the comment section, the links are down there, including the one for my lead gen. And also check out my personal website where I do reviews. And I also do educational blogs to teach you guys how to make money online. And you can check that out down below as well. So let's get into today's video. I'm not going to spend too much time on my drivel. Um, so first of all, the stats. Today's stats aren't doing too well. They're down to 1,003 for opens today. The last couple of days, I've had 4,000, 4,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. But today's email wasn't that great. But that's okay. We've been getting lots of sales, and I still got sales today, so it's been an amazing week. I've actually made since the weekend now. I've made $228 since the weekend, um, and yeah, it's wow. So yeah, $228 since the weekend. So let's quickly dive in. So. First of all, I'm going to show you the affiliate page for my lead gen because I did get a new sale as well as some recurring commissions. And then I'll show you the other two that I've got pulled up there. But first, just let me pause the video really quick and make sure you guys stay till the end to see other results and stuff as well. All right, so here we go. So you'll see that there's five commissions that came in. Some were recurring, some were not. Well, only one wasn't. But anyway, this one here was on my third account, and it was one of my affiliates that's been with me for a few months now. That was $12 across my third, second, and first account. Then this one was my very first sale on my fourth account. This one came obviously from because I used the same emails straight across all four accounts. Um, I was almost thinking about trying actually different emails for each one, but then I'm like, that's going to be too much work during the day. So I got to have like four separate emails ready to go for the day, and it's too much work. So anyway, this came from that would have come from my PS in my email, and that was another $14 from my fourth account, and then of course it goes through my third, my second, and my first account, which was 14 and 12, so that's 26. And then I had a recurring commission of 5 come in this morning, plus two more recurring commissions of 4 each, which was $8. So that was another 13 right there. And I'm going to click off of this page as always. Okay, so if we go to ClickBank really quick. Now this sale came in, I think it was around like 12-ish or something like that. This one, oh, whoops, sorry. This one came in this morning or maybe it's early this afternoon at 12 or something like that. This was social paid yet again, and that was another $20. And then when we go over to Warrior Plus, I had another Warrior Plus sale yesterday. Let me just quickly. And so Warrior Plus, you can see here March 20th, 2025. And then it was Auto Affiliate AI, and we got one sale there. So that is another $8 basically there. giving us a grand total of 67. Hold on, just let me double check. Yes, $67. So that's 67 again since my last video. Um, it's been a crazy week, guys. Um, I have been absolutely crushing it with this new technique that I'm doing, and you can have that same technique. Remember, when you join my team on my lead gen, I do offer you guys access to a Facebook group, which has been also helping. Simply because the Facebook group, we all share different strategies and things. And there are things I've implemented from the group, but there's also my own stuff that I do as well, still, that like my own tricks and stuff. And it does work, But now, coupled with the stuff that I've learned from the group, um, that's helping. So that's one thing that I give you guys when you guys join my team. I also give you guys a document that shows what I'm offering my leads. You can, of course, go and try your own, but I do give you guys a document of the products that are working for me, and it gives you all the details. So you get that document, and then you also get. I'm trying to think of the. Oh, you also get my one-on-one help whenever you need it. You can always reach out, and that's something that honestly, that's something that I got to take time out of my day to do. So that's why I'm adding it as a bonus, because having me as a one-on-one coach for free is kind of something good, and it's something that's pricey, but there you go. So let's get to today's video, like to the email story, and I'll show you guys what I did for today's video or today's email. So let me get out of Wire Plus. And we're going to stay in ClickBank because this is where I gotta go anyway to get the email. So we'll go to the marketplace, which is up here. Again, if you don't know how to get to this page, go back to your ClickBank. When you log in, you will come into your dashboard. And then when you come into your dashboard, all you have to do is scroll. Give me one quick second here. You just go down this little side panel here and you go to accounts. And then we go to your nickname. Now, I have two nicknames. You won't necessarily have two nicknames, and you don't need two nicknames. I just have two nicknames because. And then we go to reports, or sorry, not reports. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. So you go to Marketplace. I forgot that I already had that page pulled up. So you go to Marketplace. And we go to e-business and e-marketing. And then we're working on social paid right now, which is this one right here. And what you do is you go down here to affiliate page. I'm just waiting for everything to come over. So then you go to email swipes, which should be like right, like as you come into the website, it should be like right there. You just have to scroll down a little bit, and then you hit email swipes. And then, so we go all the way down. There's the email swipes. So I think we were on email 8 today. Yes. So email 8 was what we did today. So what I do usually is I grab the subject line and I'll go to ChatGPT and I'll make it more exciting, more upbeat and stuff. Um, Someone in the Facebook group actually shared that idea, and what they do is they make it more upbeat and all that, and make it more exciting. And usually that gets good opens. It didn't work for today's email. I guess I don't understand why, because usually my list goes nuts for anything to do with get $200 a day. So anything to do with getting money that day. It usually works really well. But anyway, whatever. There's always tomorrow, and I still make sales even when the emails don't work that well. So yeah, I take that ChatGPT, I make it more exciting, and then I also get ChatGPT to tell me a place where the first name fix would be good, and then that way it inserts it into the choices that it gives me. Usually, I get it to make me 5 subject lines, and then I just ask it to put the first name fix in, and I see which one would be good, and which one speaks to me. Usually I'm pretty good at picking, but like I said, today I must not have been that great at picking. That's fine. And then if we come down to the body here, first of all, I do not add this. I'll show you why. I mean, I show you guys my emails every day and show you the full thing, but I'll show you why I don't add the PS. I used to have a PS anyway for my lead gen, but of course I don't do that anymore, as you guys know. But anyway, so I come down here and I grab the link. Now, if the link goes past this thing, I say this in every video, if it goes past this little border here for this little square, what you can do is you can push shift right arrow key, okay, and just go till you see the E light up down below there, and then you just back it off. I think it's 4. Yes, it's 4. 2, 3, 4. See? And then you'll go right once again to make sure you have the whole link. And then what I do is I go and take that link, and then I'll go to the address bar. So like this. And you can push Control V to get it to go in. Now what you can do, there's one of two ways. You can either type your username in if you know it, or you can go to back to the ClickBank dashboard, which is the first tab that you should have open for ClickBank, and you just select. I can never get this right because it wants to click on my link. You can just select this, so you have to go a little bit past, like right about here, and then you just drag it like so. Okay, and then you can copy it that way, or you can just type it in. I'm going to type it in because I do know mine off by heart. So I just go Civic Edge. Do not use my username because you will give me your commissions. I gotta let you know that because some people would probably sit there. I've heard other marketers say that people have done that when they've been showing people how to use ClickBank, and they're like, "Well, that's why you gave me the commissions. You typed in my username and you weren't supposed to." Um, and then I always go to that link just to make sure it works and make sure see what I'm offering that day, just so I can, because social paid is like social rep where it offers different things each day, different um, landing pages. So I like to make sure I like to see the offer and then kind of go off of that with the email. It helps me craft an email in my own words. Like I use the email that they give, but I go and craft it into my own words. So then I'll go and copy, Control C, or you can just copy from here, and then that's good. So what we're going to do is I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to show you guys also what part to grab here. So for this email, you want to grab from here down, okay? And I only go to the all the best, okay? So I only grab this much, okay? I don't grab the high name, which if you watch my video to the end, you'll see why, or watch it till a few minutes from now, you'll see why. And then, of course, I don't grab my signature. So then you can just copy that or Control C, whatever. So let's head over to statistic or to the My Lead Gen tab. I'm going to get rid of ClickBank for now, and we are going to go to Mailing System. All right, so for the mailing system, what I do is I'll come in. I always do mail by date, but of course that should already be selected for you. If it's not, make sure to hit it. Because if you go mail by partner, I never really show what happens when you go mail by lead partner, but let me show you anyway. This happens, and I don't really like this setup, simply because I'd rather just email all my leads. I don't want to screw around with trying to email each individual um, group or whatever it is. I don't even understand the grouping that they do here, but regardless, I like to make sure that I'm just mailing all my leads. So mail by date's the best way to do this. You just go select all, and all your leads get switched over. Okay, so then today's email was first name fix, get paid $200 a day to post pictures. This is why I didn't understand this, because my list usually goes nuts for these get paid 200 a day, or get paid to do this, or get paid to do that. They usually go nuts for that, and I don't understand it today. I won't ever understand it. It must be just the type of day. It is Friday. Some people are probably, I don't know, out doing stuff or working. I mean, I know there's people working, but I don't know. If you want to know where to get the first name fix, which I do take this same code to ChatGPT when I'm getting it to make my subject line for the day. What I do is I actually just copy it right from here and paste it into the command where I say, give me the best suited places for the first name fix code. Um, and then it just inserts it wherever it'd be best in that subject line. Today's was at the start, obviously. And then you're going to need this first name fix code for your email, because down here, I leave this the same every single day. I don't touch this. This stays the same, okay? I never touch that. You can, if you want, like, do different greetings every day. I just don't, because why? So yeah, put the first name fix there as well, because you want to greet the person. Then they'll feel more special because they see their name. They feel like you're speaking to them. Always make your emails sound like you're speaking to one person, like you're speaking to a best friend. That is one of the best things I can tell you in email marketing, is always talk to them like you're talking to a best friend. Never, sit there and go, hey there, blah, 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 and just go right into a sales pitch. That's horrible. You want to talk to them like you're talking to a long lost friend. These done for you emails work well, though, so, but I do switch them up a bit. So, um, I'm going to show you the end of the email already, just so that you know what I do. You'll see that I have other recommended programs here. And what I do is I put different links, and this is so that um, if they aren't interested in what's in the body of the email up above, they can always come down here and say, oh, what is he offering? What recommended programs does he have? And then, they can go to the mega link, they can get my lead gen, they can get auto affiliate AI, which is the one that's been hitting the last couple of days, or last 3 days, I think it was. Didn't get a sale in it yet today or anything, but it has hit for 3 days in a row, which is cool. Partner and Profit, they can go to List Ladder, which actually sends them directly to my Get Response, which is also one of the things that I suggest using for my lead gen, which you can get by going through the link down below. And it's the same with the Mega Link as well. I do have that link down below if you are interested in getting that. It does couple well with my lead gen. So those two things are very good for my lead gen, and I get leads directly to my list from List Ladder, so that's pretty cool. Secret Money System, like I said, we got the 301k challenge, shifting vibrations, TEDS plans, and then I added this new one. I'm trying out the one-page funnel. I haven't had any hits yet, or I've had hits today, but I haven't had anyone like sign up or anything. So we'll see how that goes. I think it's still going to be an awesome system to use for my lead gen. But so anyway, let's get to today's email. We'll just quickly go up here. There we go. All right, so I'm just going to move my webcam a little bit out of the way there. For some reason, it always lags, and I don't understand why. Sign up for this opportunity if you're looking for a simple way to make 3 to 4 grand per month remotely. Here you'll make $200 per day for posting pictures and videos on social media on behalf of a toy selling e-commerce company. Confirm now and learn more. Since they're looking for some responsible and dependable people, I thought of you. First name Fix. Okay, so you see that I added some more personality to it. Like I'm talking to them like I'm their friend, right? And I said, I thought of you. You know, that makes them interested. Okay, so that's why I added the first name Fix there as well, just to kind of personalize it further. I've already added your name to the list, so they are expecting you. Tap the blue link to lock in your spot. All the best, and then my name, my picture, my social media accounts, and they can reach out to me at my email if they would like to ask questions. These are the ways that I go and make it so that um, they feel better about buying from me. What I mean by that is if you add your picture, okay, it shows that you're a real person first of all. Okay. Um, when you add your social media accounts, they can also see, yep, the person that I see here is the same person that's in these social media accounts. Of course, there's my WordPress review website, um, and I also do. That's where I do the educational blogs as well. They see there's an email here that they can reach out to. They would be willing to do that. So these are things that I do to make them basically just feel a little bit safer. Um, Now I've seen people go and do, and like most of the marketers do, just plain emails where it's just a wall of text and no pictures, no nothing, and it's like, why would I buy from you? You haven't given me any reason to trust you, like you, know you, nothing. Like you haven't given me a picture of yourself. Like I don't know who I'm buying from. But at this point, I'm buying from a wall of text. And that's the way I used to email, but then I got thinking about it one day and I thought, no, I wouldn't buy from someone so think about it that way too. When you're doing emails, think about what you would like. And if you are the type of person that would buy from a wall of text and whatever, keep your email that way if you want. But I'm telling you right now, buying from someone who has their picture, their social media accounts, so that they can confirm you are who you say you are, that will go a lot further than just putting a wall of text. Um, it's just I that's my opinion. Um, I talk about this every day, but the capitalized words, the bolded and underlined. Um, some of these are trigger words or action words, whatever you want to call them. Basically, they get the person thinking about money, things like that. So, like $200 per day, that gets them thinking about the money. I bold that and underline that because that's going to stick in their head. Okay. And then they're going to think about making 200 a day, 200 a day, 200 a day, right? Now that's one of the action words. I always bold and underline and capitalize that one. Um, I do that for more personality reasons, like just talking to them, like, saying, hey, that kind of thing. Not, hey, not like that, but you know what I mean. And then, of course, there wasn't actually too many in this email today. But remotely was more so for emphasis. Um, I could have done like the 3 to 4 grand, but I was like, I'm going to be doing the remotely. I don't know if I really want to do the 3 to 4 grand, but whatever, it's still a good email. So other than that, that's that. That's what I do for the emails every day. I like to show my emails, but always, don't just go and get the emails off of ClickBank and deploy them the way they are, because there is a lot. You got to think of how many people are in the industry. A lot of people are offering those same emails. The chances of that email getting seen by these people um, throughout the day from other people is pretty great. There's lots of competition out there, so you've got to find a way to make it your own, and that's why I've actually changed the email. And there actually are spots where I've changed things, like for instance, the links. The links were like, this one is an added one. There was none here, but when you get down here, this one said tap the blue link. Da 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 da. I was like way out to here. I just remember that because I'm like, no, it needs to be shorter. Um, So I had ChatGPT make me a 5 call to actions that were shorter and better. And this is one of the ones that came up with, and then there's this one up here. And I like them both, and they do work. The better call to actions actually work too, so that helps get my list interested. Um, so that's that, guys. So you guys have a great weekend. I will see you guys on Monday. Have a safe weekend. Be safe out there. Make sure you check the video that's coming up right now on the screen, and also make sure to give a share, a like, and subscribe, and help me out by sharing my video so that I can get more people to the community, and then we can grow together. Thanks, guys. Cheers.